Hi, I'm Justin. I'm going to teach you how to play the guitar, but before I do, I want to let you know a few things that you need to know before you even get started. First of all, don't buy an expensive guitar right away. Um, I've seen a lot of people get the high name or big name high end guitars and amps very early on, and they end up sitting and collecting dust, or they end up getting sold, forgotten about. They collect dust. Get a beginner guitar, that you can learn on. Decide if you want to play, because a beginner guitar is typically harder to play. So you're going to have to really want it if you get that beginner guitar. It'll make you a better guitar player in the long run. So the second thing is don't take lessons every week when you're first starting to play the guitar. You can learn everything you need to know in one lesson, and then you need at least a month to practice what you learn in that first lesson, because it's going to be a lot to absorb. You're going to have a lot of time. You're going to need a lot of time to develop calluses on your fingers, to develop your finger independence and dexterity and things. So, go ahead and digest what you got out of your first lesson, and then maybe schedule a lesson when you're ready for it, because it might even be 2 or 3 months before you're ready. The third thing, third thing that you need to do is play in front of a mirror. It's incredibly helpful as far as not developing bad habits. And it also just helps to see yourself playing. You can watch your fingers go up and down. I like to think of them as piano hammers. And if you look at yourself in the mirror and just kind of envision, uh, what you would expect to see out of a guitar player, you're going to start to realize what angle you need to hold the guitar at, or where your fingers need to go, or how you need to hold your body. It's extremely important, and it's very, very helpful. So definitely play in front of a mirror. Um, 4, learn from a pro. It's very simple. Make sure that the person that's teaching you knows what they're talking about. Make sure that they're a good guitar player. Because, if you just learn from anybody, your buddy that plays the guitar wants to show you how to play, they're going to leave a lot of stuff out. They're not going to be watching you to make sure that you're not making mistakes and developing bad habits. Maybe they have bad habits themselves. Just make sure that the person teaching you really knows how to do what they're doing. Number 5, start to develop your finger independence and dexterity before you ever start playing the guitar. If you use a keyboard on your computer, that's great. If you play piano, that's good. There's even drills you can do to develop your finger independence if you're a little bit weak in that area. Um, I got better at teaching the guitar after I broke my hand, and that was at the height of my guitar playing. Um, I had to go back to step 1, day 1, because all of my finger independence and dexterity were gone, and even a lot of what I remembered about playing was gone because of the amount of time it took me to rehab my hand and start all over again. I developed techniques to cut out some time, save myself some time in getting back into play. And I use these techniques to redevelop a new way of teaching the guitar that will allow you to cut out that time. You can develop your finger independence, your dexterity, and your overall knowledge of the guitar in a manner that's, suitable to whatever speed you go at. So please check out my guitar lessons in the future. Um, and hopefully, you'll check this video out, because even if you don't watch my lessons, this video is important. Take my advice. I've been playing for 20 years. These are good tips. So, thank you.